thoughts don't manifest. Here's what actually does. This video has no intro, I'll get straight into it. We live in a world that is structured in 3 planes of existence. You have the mental plane, the spiritual plane, and the physical plane of existence. And here's where the divide happens. Some people think that by just visualizing and meditating and journaling and listen to golden ratio frequencies and wearing crystals, they will attract anything that they want. They will manifest their desired reality. And the other half of people think that everything takes physical, hard work and effort has to be existed for you to manifest things. Here's the fact. We live in a universe that is surrounded by millions and billions and probably infinite numbers of parallel universes. This has been proved in the laser experiment by David Deutsch. You can watch it on YouTube, it's free. So you can think of our universe as this one, and it's surrounded by parallel ones. Up at the top, there's your own version of heaven, which is your higher self and the universe are trying to guide you to. And down here you have hell, which energy entities are trying to suck your energy and make you fall down so you reach your own version of hell. Manifestation in a nutshell is nothing but the movement between these lifelines. It has nothing to do with crystals, and it does not require hard work and sleepless nights and grinding and hating your life every day. So people would ask the question, well, how does the movement between the lifelines actually happen? Movement between lifelines happens whenever we take action, whether it's conscious or unconscious. We are constantly moving between these parallel worlds or universes. Whether you like it or not, whether we are moving up or down, towards heaven or hell, you are always moving lifelines. So why is it that people always say that thoughts manifest, and with your thoughts you can attract things, good or bad? Thoughts in it of itself from an individual like you, so the thoughts that you think cannot do anything unless they are combined with emotions and followed with physical action. What does the spiritual and mental and physical plane stuff that I said in the beginning have to do with all these things? I teach visualization and journaling and hypnosis and talking to your water, which to some people might seem stupid. To my clients, am I a hypocrite? No, I'm not. Because as I said, we have to master all the 3 planes of existence for you to be able to manifest anything that you want. So now that I hope that I was able to dispel all the misconceptions about thoughts and manifestation, all these things. Because a lot of people tell you that your negative thoughts are going to come to reality, but that's not true. Unless thoughts are combined with emotions and followed with physical action, they will never come to reality, whether they are good or bad. And a lot of these people, the people that you listen to, gurus, they teach you something called the timeline shift. Here's the thing. When I say we exist in all these parallel universes, that means that our consciousness is projected onto these parallel universes. We physically don't exist. It's just that our consciousness, think about it as a laser beam, is pointed towards any of these universes. And the one you are pointed to is the one that you experience. That's just how it works. So when they teach you about timeline shifts, how dare they tell you about a timeline shift with consciousness, even though consciousness exists in the quantum, and in the quantum time does not exist. But again, that's why I'm here. So just to make it visually easier for you, this is how life works. Let's say you are on the blue line right now. You're watching me. Nice. Whenever you make a decision, whenever there is physical action, you start to move lifelines, whether it's positive or negative. So let's say today you have 2 decisions, or you have a choice between going to the gym or skipping the gym. Not for rest, just skipping it because you're lazy. If you decide to go, that means that you moved up to a green lifeline, so a better lifeline. But you have to be certain that there exists a version of you that did not go to the gym, so he is on a black lifeline, i.e. a worse lifeline. Some decisions or actions are insignificant, i.e. they move you to a different lifeline, but it does not affect your life. It's not a good or a bad movement. For example, if you are given the choice to choose a green apple versus a red apple, and you choose the green apple, there's other universes where you chose the red apple, but that doesn't mean that the other universes are you living a worse life. It just is a movement, because that's how life works. You keep moving lifelines. So why do I still teach visualization and journaling and hypnosis and talking to your water and grounding and countless other exercises to my clients who want to manifest their dream reality? Because these mental and spiritual acts are nothing but amplifiers of the movement that you already do in the space of the lifelines. You are on the blue line. If you move up, you move one step. You go up to green line number 1. And then you do another good choice in your life and you move another one and another one. The mental and the spiritual practices help you to start jumping lifelines. So instead of going from line 2 to 3, you go from line 2 to 5. That's what people refer to as the quantum leap or the quantum jump. And a lot of people that are in the space, a lot of people that change their lives using these practices, they know that sometimes you can plateau for a week or 2 or a month or more. And you can wake up and one event will happen in your life and take your life from 50 to 100. You can be broke, go to sleep broke, no clients, and then wake up with 100 new clients that bought your app or service or product, and suddenly you have 10,000 in the bank. It's just how it works. It's how life works. You're constantly moving lifelines. And the way you master manifestation is you master the idea of being conscious and aware of all your actions. And whenever you are whenever you are faced with the choice, you always try to choose the thing that will lead you to your own version of heaven, so the highest lifeline that you can exist on. I'll see you in the next one.